Hey everybody, it's Peter from the Kia Hyundai channel, and today we're talking about 5 of my favorite things about this 2021 Hyundai Elantra Preferred. Now here's my cheat sheet because I'm going to need it. First thing we're going to talk about is keyless entry, and I want to show you the key. Simply keyless entry is you never have to take this key out of your pocket, and it's got a few things. One, you can press the button on the door to open it. You can hit the push button start to start it, but you've also got a few other advantages like that remote start button that's right there in the center. That hold button in the center, that's remote start right from your key fob. Now, normally you never have to take it out of your pocket, and another advantage to that is you can come around over here and you have an actual button on the back of the car, which you can hit the button. Even when the car is locked, tap that button and the trunk will open. Now, we're not done talking about the trunk because that's also point number 5. We'll talk about that in a second. Point number 2 is wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now, a lot of cars have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay now, but not everyone has wireless. And of course, that means you've got your Google Maps or your Apple Maps or a whole bunch of other navigation features available to you wirelessly. And you just have to connect it up the very first time. It's as simple as connecting a Bluetooth. You can see Android Auto and Apple CarPlay right there. Once you're connected, the real benefit of this is if, let's say, you're going around to your friend's house and they send you a text message right here on the screen saying, hey, we're used to be at so-and-so's house and now we're at this person's house. Well, you can sit there and look them up on your mapping system without ever having to take your your phone out of your pocket or touch your phone at all. It all goes right there on the screen. So wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, one of my favorite features. The third favorite feature in this car is the lane follow assist, which is that steering wheel light that just turned off and back on, and the lane keeping assist, which is the other lane light that just turned on and off. Basically, both of these help keep you centered in the lane. And if you've ever driven in a car and you've talked about, for instance, Tesla's autopilot, and you like the way it sort of steers for itself, this car does a very similar thing. It's capable of steering itself, and this is known as one of the best systems in the industry. You can see the lane markers, so you can see the lane markers on either side of the car, and it will keep you centered in the lane. Now, lane follow assist adds an extra level. Let's say you're going down a country road and there's no right side lane marker, it can make an artificial lane and it's capable of steering yourself down the lane. Now, it's not very intimidating at all. It's actually very helpful. Most people, I tell them to try it for the first time, and they can find that the car will keep itself centered in the lane. And if you ever glance across over here while it's on, you're not going to steer out of your lane and put someone else or yourself in danger. Great feature, works really well. My fourth favorite feature is actually a hardware feature that has 2 software functions. You can see in the mirror there, that little marker right there, that is blind spot detection. You can see it comes on and shows you if someone's in your blind spot. Now, what's cool about that is it uses the same hardware when you're in reverse. So of course we know what blind spot detection, when you look, if someone's in your blind spot, it'll warn you. But if I throw the car in reverse, you can see a nice crystal clear backup camera. You will also get warned of traffic coming from beside you that you can't see. It works great if you're parked beside a minivan, you can't see past, or even something that's outside your view if you're looking through the camera. You'll get a little arrow flashing down right here of a car approaching or someone even walking that's approaching from the right side or the left side. Use the same hardware to detect things off the back of the car. And when you're in reverse, you get the rear cross traffic alert. And it's exactly that. Warns you if something's about to cross your path. Really great system, and it's in this car. Another function I want to show you, the last function, remember I said I was coming back to the trunk? Well, here it is. This vehicle has what's called a smart trunk, and a smart trunk's pretty cool because you can set it up so that I don't have to wave my feet underneath the trunk, underneath the back of the car. I don't have to hit the button on the remote. I stand behind it, it beeps 5 times in 3 seconds, and the trunk releases, and I can put my stuff right here in the trunk without touching anything. It's a feature that you can turn on or turn off, but it's a pretty high-end feature for a car like this. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you want to go more in depth, we also do live videos every single day where we spend about a half an hour going through vehicles. Today's live video was this vehicle compared to the Kia Forte. So if you're looking to buy a Kia or a Hyundai in Ontario, feel free to get in touch with me and support our dealers. The dealers that support me are Brantford Kia, Brantford Hyundai, and Owen Sound Hyundai. I can hook you up with a sales team there and they can help you out. In the meantime, if you want more information, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.